just loading over here. I feel like I've forgotten something. I don't know, I think I've got everything set up okay. I've got the game switched over, streamy stuff switched over, social medias. Tut wanting me to 1v1 him on Professor Layton. That seems right.
Is that because it's considered an action fighting game?
I did. It looks like the tags worked correctly, but here, hold on. I'll post that screeny in the chat. While I was setting up, Twitch doofed a little bit and accidentally left the wrong tags on there. So very briefly, I was looking at this being the setup.
Another Scrub Lord owned.
All right.
How would you even do multiplayer, Professor Layton?
They kept saying that there was some sort of ARG thingy for one of the Lady Laytons.
A true gentleman only sees success through consistently winning neutral.
Yeah, I guess you'd basically have to do it like Mario 35 or Tetris 99 or something, where you're just solving puzzles quickly and, I don't know, futzing with everyone else's puzzles.
It'd be difficult because puzzles obviously have the disadvantage of once you know the answer, then like you are able to solve it instantly.
Yeah. Maybe do that by way of WarioWare, and the puzzle just abruptly changes partway through.
Yeah, they could do blind Layton races, but that would have to be a specifically scheduled event instead of like a online thing.
All right. Yeah. So we should probably do some intro-y stuff on the top of this. I've mentioned on social media posts and on the server and such, but this is my first. This will be my first full run through of Professor Layton. I have played a little bit of this years ago, but I didn't get super far into it. I think I did like the first 10 or so puzzles. The rest of the series, played none of it. Not even the Ace Attorney crossover. Relevant because I've played most of the Phoenix Wright games. Gooms, you've played a couple of these, right?
Yeah. I played this one. It's been like over a decade since I played the original, but I have played through all of this one. Then years and years later, relatively recently, I played through Diabolical Box. Didn't like that one as much as this one because I think that the plot is a little worse, which is surprising. And then also the puzzles kind of ended up feeling a bit mathy. I like the ones that have sort of a trick to them, and in Diabolical Box, a lot of them seemed like they had like a process that you had to solve, and I don't know, it didn't seem as clever, and I didn't enjoy the puzzles as much in there. And then I've also fairly recently played through Professor Layton and Ace Attorney, and that is a roller coaster of emotions, but I ended up relatively positive on that one.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I actually know very little about the crossover. That's for years that's been on my to-do list after playing through at least some of the Laytons.
My opinion of whether I liked or hated that game shifted so many times in that game.
Oh man.
But I ended up ultimately positive on that one.
Well, at some point I'll have to get through that, but that's for much later. SG says he's played through all the original trilogy, most of the prequel trilogy, never finished the last of the prequels. Looking forward to seeing you go through these. Yeah, we'll see. So we'll do. I don't know that we're going to do the whole series at this point. I'd like to at least go through this one, see where we're at afterwards. Probably not gonna give this the Kirby treatment for sure, but if we have fun and people have fun, we might give that a go.
Oh, and also I did the mobile game, the Layton Brothers thing, which was actually pretty good for a mobile game.
Oh, nice.
It's only tangentially related to Professor Layton.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright. We've probably stalled long enough. Shall we get to it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So who are we? Oh, I have to write these names.
Give us a name, chat. It's a DS game, which means we have to use the touchscreen.
Phoenix, right? I don't know that that'll fit. But...
We could do Feeny. Or just Phoenix.
Blipples. Sherry O.C. Holmes. Dude. Oh, that's a good ones. King DDD. Okay, that's it. That's the one.
Prank Master.
Oh boy, we're already in trouble.
That's a M.
No. Okay, so cold.
You gotta go one way or the other with the capitals. Don't do goddamn Gamzee speak.
No, it's an I. It's an I. Oh boy, I should have grabbed my tablet for this.
Yeah, do that.
Z.
Oh man, this reminds me so much of
Cursive?
of Wario Master of Disguise and trying to put in a B. I spent like 20 minutes trying to put in a B. The original DS touchscreen is not great.
Stop giving me an L. I.
King. Oh man, Master of Disguise is so bad at recognizing strokes if your handwriting is bad, which sucks since it's the entire point of the game. Oh yeah.
There, perfect.
I think it just I think it's just the file name anyway.
I know eventually I'm going to have to write numbers or letters, so that's going to be interesting.
I don't think they do that too often.
Well, we'll see. I can always bust out my Wacom if needs be, but let's give this a go. Dear friend,
The things we saw that day in the village became a secret we would have to keep from everyone for the rest of our lives. Because, you see...
Look at this animated cutscenes on the original DS. Wow.
Yeah, for 07, 08?
Yeah, pretty impressive. I mean, you can complain about it being like 240p or whatever, but still very impressive.
Yeah, no, that looks pretty great.
Yeah.
I don't understand, Professor. Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
And as always, if audio levels are weird, just holler and I can adjust those.
Yeah.
Luke, my boy, do you really think I would take on such an ordinary request as that? Oh no, this is an altogether unique and exciting situation, and it has piqued my intellectual curiosity. But I suppose it would be best to explain the case before we arrive at our destination. 2 months ago, Baron Augustus Reinhold passed away. Shortly after his death, his will was disclosed. The contents of it were fascinating, to say the least.
Oh no, Professor Layton talks a lot. That's what makes him a good character. Like 90% of the reason he's a good character is because he's this charming British man who always compliments you if you do puzzles good.
The Reinhold family treasure, the golden apple, is hidden somewhere within this village.
No person died, Nuzlocke dead, I guess. What would even a Nuzlocke and Layton look like? Just a 100% perfect run?
To whomever successfully locates this treasure, I offer the whole of my estate. Naturally, those who attended the reading of the will immediately set out in search of the golden apple.
Also, I
But in the
really
end,
appreciate
everybody came back empty-handed.
I really appreciate that they're doing a lot of dynamic camera angles with this. Like, they're not just using static character portraits and then animating them. They're doing like this Dutch angle kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and I appreciate them playing with the top screen here a bit too.
Yeah.
Just as a way of actually using the top screen.
Uh-huh.
It turns out that no one had even heard of such a treasure existing until it was will.
Wow, that's some puzzle, all right.
Quite. Augustus Reinhold staked his entire fortune just to create one more puzzle before his death. What a perplexing individual. I wish I could have met him while he was still alive.
It certainly sounds like you two would have gotten along, Professor. By the way, just what is this golden apple anyhow?
Some speculate it's a rare antique, while others say it could be a gem, yet its identity remains elusive. But Luke, I can't shake the feeling that this matter is linked to some larger mystery, something huge.
Aha! Is that your famous intuition acting up again, Professor?
Well, our first step is getting to town.
This is all so exciting. I hope Saint Mystere is ready for the famous archaeologist and puzzle-solving detective, Professor Layton.
Oh, Luke, you know as well as I do that I am no detective. Augustus Reinhold's wife, Lady Dahlia, has asked me to investigate the situation. It seems she came across my name by chance when reading an article about me in the papers.
And you immediately decided to take her up on her request, huh?
Oh, well, Luke, a true gentleman never refuses the request of a beautiful lady.
If you say so, Professor.
We should be nearing the town by now. Look at the map in the envelope and help me with directions.
You got it.
Is this gonna be us?
What in the... What's this?
Lady Dahlia seems to have given us a test. We'll need to decipher this map in order to find the village. She wants to see if we're capable of cracking the mystery surrounding the Reinhold fortune. Care to give it a go, Luke?
I will do my best. A puzzle like this should be a snap for the apprentice of the great Professor Layton.
So Luke is the player character, right? Not kind of a
Kind of.
Sherlock and Watson situation?
Sort of,
Very
yeah.
well then, Luke.
Um,
I'll leave this one to you. Think of it as a warm-up for
you're
things to come.
you're kind of the like in Pac-Man 2, the new adventures.
Okay.
You're like you sort of play as the cursor.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so we represent the spirit of puzzle solving that
Yes.
is intrinsic between both of them.
Yeah.
We're like the Force.
Yeah.
All right, number 1. Where's the town? This puzzle is worth 10 pickrats. My village is on a road that leads to no other towns. I look forward to seeing you there. Use your stylus to draw a circle around the right village, and then touch submit. Okay, so a road that leads to no other towns. Pretty... Oh. Draw a circle around the town, one stroke. When selected, circled, touch submit. Okay, pretty straightforward. Okay, well, it's this one. For the sake of things, though, these two share a road and these two share a road.
Yeah.
Well, here's my guess.
Yay.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Starting you off with the hardest puzzle in the game, I see.
That's correct. The only town that isn't connected by roads to another town is the one in the upper left area of the map. Looks like you're all ready to start solving puzzles.
There we go. Now we should be able to make our way to the village.
Right you are. We should see it on the horizon any moment now.
Huh? Professor, do you mean to say you already figured out the town's location?
So that begs the question how they got here if it's not
I'm
connected
afraid
to
I
any other
couldn't help
town.
myself.
Did they just drive off road for a while?
Yeah, you would tell by looking at it, but that's actually got some pretty hefty four-wheel drive. Sucker could really off-road.
Anyhow, you'd best gather your things, Luke. We've arrived.
Professor Layton in the Curious Village, trademark. Okay. This kid's got like one bag.
Yeah, and it's like a purse. More than a real bag.
Level 5 did Scribble Knots too, right?
Not sure.
I know Layton's probably what they're best known for, but they did a bunch of other stuff, like Joan of Arc or Jeanne d'Arc on PSP was level 5. I think they did Scribble Knots. Pretty sure.
Let me look it up real quick. Whoa, 5.
Oh, Scribble Knots is
level
5th cell, not level 5. Dastardly.
Okay, level 5 did Dark Cloud, all the Professor Laytons, Inazuma 11, Dragon Quest 9 on DS.
Oh, huh.
Ni no Kuni.
Oh, of course.
Well, I think only the mobile version of that. Oh,
okay.
no, it's not. It's the main game too. I think it started as a mobile game or something. Interesting. Anyway,
Definitely a Japanese
Liberation
studio.
Maiden. Yeah. Oh, they did Yokai Watch.
Oh, that's it. Okay, I knew it was some other fairly prominent mobile series or handheld series.
Yeah, and that's about it.
All right, I guess it's not all going to be voice acted. You want to take?
Yeah, they're Japanese for sure.
You be Layton, I
I'll
be
do
Luke.
Layton and yeah, sure.
All right.
Interesting. It appears that this drawbridge is the entrance to the village.
And we're stuck on the outside. What should we do, Professor? Oh, look
no,
over
this
there.
is just-
There's a man standing on the other side of the river. Maybe he can help us. Oh, the little sprites are adorable.
Mhm.
So, of course, we're going to check completely irrelevant things. Not even the Layton mobile could make it across the river, huh?
But of course, much as I adore the contraption, it is just a car after all.
You, apprentice, swim.
Okay, so I don't know if you can do it yet, but you can just click around in random spots and get hint coins.
Let's see.
It's usually in like things that would suggest having coins. It might not be unlocked yet, but like
this.
from this screen, I would imagine it would be like, for example, in the chimney or in that coin bag and stuff. But you already clicked those.
Fair enough.
But those would be the kinds of places you'd look, or each individual window and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Game will definitely tell you about it soon enough. Okay, probably we'll just unlock it when it tells us it's good and ready.
Yeah. We could swim across, but it'd be terribly cold.
Alright. What's this guy?
Good day, sir. We'd very much like to gain access to the village. Could you please draw up the bridge for us? Oi! I have 5 matchstick!
Fuck you!
Do I look like the sort to go dropping the bridge for a bunch of fancy-looking outsiders? Oof! You got a lot of nerve. We received a letter of invitation from Lady Dahlia. I don't suppose that changes things, does it? From Lady Dahlia? Well then, I'd sure like to lower the bridge for you, Mr. Fancy Pants. But the engine is busted, and I can only move this blasted bridge with the hand crank. Oof. There's all these infernal slots I could put the crank in, but I got no clue which one to use. So, smart guy, you got any idea which one is the right one?
The crank and slot. There's no way to lower the bridge and get across without inserting the crank into the correct slot. Choose the slot that fits the crank shown below. Let's see. It would have to be...
You can tap the crank to change the viewing angle.
Oh. Handy. Let's see. So... Not that one. I'm thinking it's 3. No, it's definitely not 3. People who thought it was 3, very wrong. Well, like it's gonna be one of. Oh, it's 1, but we're looking at 1 from the underside, cause this rectangle matches up with one of the points. This one is flush with the side, and then that leaves this also flush with the side. Otherwise, triangle's on a point here, and this is a hexagon. So it would just be that one.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Nice job. Now drop that bridge.
There we go.
That'll do it. Hold on a second. I'll let her down. Humph. I'm going to say it again. I just don't feel right about letting outsiders into St. Mystere. But if you're Lady Dahlia's guest, I guess I'd better. At least give her my regards, you hear?
Puzzle 2, the crank and slot is now in your puzzle index. Yes, we finally arrived at St. Mystere. I'm so excited. I wonder what mysteries await us here.
Ha 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 ha. Well, Luke, we'll find out soon enough. Just be careful not to let your excitement cloud your ability to analyze your surroundings. I say, Luke, this is a perfect time to explain how to move about during our investigation. Give that shoe-shaped icon in the lower right portion of the touchscreen a tap with your stylus. After you do this, a set of arrows will appear on screen. Tap 1 to head in that direction. I have no idea what I just said, but it sounds pertinent. So remember, when you want to move, just tap the shoe. Go on then, give it a try.
I always think back to Mother 3. Try to visualize something called an A button. Alright, so... Oh. Sometimes things are just animating.
I'm sure that will be a coin later, but I guess you can't get them yet.
Alright. Well, we will, of course, talk to everyone.
Luke, you look like the type of 1800s street urchin who knows how to shine shoes, so I'm sure this will be very familiar to you. Oh, hello. Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to St. Mystere, where our local export is the puzzle. Oh, before I forget, you should know that every time you solve a puzzle, you'll earn a set number of picarats. The more picarats a puzzle is worth, the tougher the puzzle will be. And if you lose out on picarats, you'll lose them forever.
Ois.
And they say lovely things happen when you gather enough picarats.
So we need to be really good at the puzzles in order to get 100% completion?
Technically, yes, but you don't need all of the picarats in the game.
There's no, like, true golden ending for being the puzzliest.
I don't think so. If there was, that would be extremely mean of them, but I don't think there is. For practice, try this little riddle that your hat reminded me of. Think good and hard before you answer.
You've got to pick a rat or two, boys. Strange hats. These 4 top hats are all the same height, but the length of each brim is different. In other words, the hats are equally tall, but vary in width. One of these 4 hats has a brim and height that are the same length. Which hat is it? Let's see. So, obviously not that. This is going to be one of those where the trick is that it's easy to get mixed up and go to the longest one just because it's a tall hat, forgetting that, well, you gotta cut it in half and then you do little that and that.
I guess, but
Just
describe it as a optical illusion.
yes. I think it's C. I'm sure there's a trick to it where, like, you go.
Not
okay.
really. I just use my fingers.
Oh, right. You can't see my mouse cursor. That's what I'm trying to eyeball with the mouse cursor.
Well, I can see it, but
Let's see. Okay, I just leaned forward to my computer screen and used my finger. Yeah, let's see. Tuck Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsteel Dimmadome.
That should do it.
No.
oh no, it's not C.
I suppose I thought wrong.
Oh.
Maybe it's A, I guess.
True ending denied. Okay, Brim and Heights are the same length.
It's gotta be A. A and C are kind of similar.
Let's see. Yeah. I'm quite sure it's not D, so A would be next. I could also look at hints, but
Those are for babies.
are hint coins more valuable than Pickerots? Don't answer
Unknown.
That should do it.
that. There we go.
Another puzzle solved.
Incidentally, you'll lose Pickerots for your first 2 wrong answers, but after that, you don't lose any more Pickerots, yeah.
Gotcha. That's right, this is a very famous optical illusion. An optical illusion is a visual phenomenon where your eyes perceive things differently than they actually are. There are dozens of known optical illusions. What's the world coming to when you can't even trust your own eyes?
I think I might have got that wrong the first time I played, too.
Vindicated!
That one. Oh, bravo! I think you've got the hang of this. If you try your options one by one, you'll eventually find the answer. However, you'll also encounter lots of puzzles that can't be solved by simply trying all the answers. If you answer incorrectly, the Pickerots you earn from a puzzle decrease. Tough stuff, hmm? It goes to show you how important it is to think for yourself and find the answer on your own. Well then, best of luck to you. I'll be rooting for you two.
Strange Hat's not in your puzzle index.
What a dandy set of fellows you two are. Must be new to Saint Mystere, eh? The name's Stash and Scoffin, and I've got some advice for you. Go tap that barrel back there with your stylus. Don't ask questions, just do it.
Okay. You found a hint coin.
Felt good, didn't it? Round these parts, that's what we call a hint coin. When you find yourself up against a doozy of a puzzle, you'll want a hint. Trust me on this one, fellows. And it's just those times when you'll want to use a hint coin to purchase a hint. I bet you think puzzles will be a bruise now, eh? Breeze now. Think again. There are a limited number of hint coins in this world.
I know what he means, but that makes it sound very dramatic. Like, they only minted about 200 hint coins.
There's more hint coins than you'll probably need, honestly.
Yeah, fair. Well, especially if we're going hardcore professor.
So don't go wasting coins on any old riddles. Because if you do, when you come across a real stumper, you'll be sorry. Real sorry. Mind you, hint coins won't always be stuffed inside barrels. Check any object that seems suspicious. Got all that? Good. Be seeing you around.
Check inside him, then.
Okay, so now you can just click around. I wonder if that inn gets many guests out here in the country.
It's probably the same thing as before. Aha! Can't hide in barrels. Wait. This doesn't look like it's going to open anytime soon. Oh, that's teeny tiny.
Also do the stovepipe on the house.
Like, oh.
Not that.
Oh, this one.
Not that. Not that.
Wait, no.
Those are chimneys, not stovepipes.
Well, they could be very, 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 very long stovepipes.
On the top.
The lid.
There. You had your mouse on it.
Oh.
There.
There's something very curious about that tower. Well, it doesn't recognize it, so deal with it.
Okay. Fine. And do all those windows on that house. Okay, it's all set in. Right.
Careful, click on the wrong house and bam, you gotta fight Cynthia. Alright. Let's see, we shall walk into the background.
You can probably go back and search for hint coins outside too.
Oh, sure, we'll double back. I've been thinking, Professor, shouldn't we be keeping a record of our investigation?
You've brought up a very good point, Luke. Let me explain how to go about saving your game. Goodness, I'm saying some bizarre things today. First, tap your stylus on the trunk in the upper right corner of the touchscreen.
I like how jazzed Luke is to be a part of this tutorial. Oh wow, Professor! I've wound up on a tutorial screen.
This trunk contains all manner of information that you can access by tapping the icons. Touch the icon marked Save to save your game. Tap the journal icon to read other notes about our adventure in St. Mystere. Next, we have the puzzle index icon. Tap it to view all the puzzles you've encountered. Puzzles you've solved have a check next to them. Puzzles you've seen but haven't solved are blank. You can retry any puzzles you've solved from this screen. To retry puzzles that you haven't solved yet, you must return to the actual site of the puzzle. Don't be afraid to use the items in the trunk to help our investigation. It'll be second nature soon enough. Enough explanation for now. Let's make our way to Reinhold Manor. Because I have no idea what I just said. An arrow marks our path on the map, so all we need to do is head in the correct direction.
Lead the way, Professor. Chapter 1. Reinhold Manor awaits. Make your way to Reinhold Manor on the east side of town. Save your progress? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I forgot about Kingdom did.
Okay, go back.
It's amazing, Professor. Saint Mystere appears to be surrounded by thick forest on all sides.
Indeed it does. But enough talk of trees. We should head over to meet Lady Dahlia now.
But enough talk. Have at you. Oh, okay. Ain't none
Can
of
you
that.
go back one more time? Just make sure.
Professor, I really want to look for hint coins.
Okay, never mind.
I remember when I was a kid, I accidentally deleted my dad's save file without thinking. Thankfully, after he already finished the game, and was quite upset. Thankfully, he didn't particularly mind. Ah, that's one that'll make you feel bad, though.
The clock probably has one. It appears to be a clock tower. It's a puzzle. That clock tower is rather worse for the wear. Speaking of clocks, I've got just the puzzle for you.
I think that's the first one.
Admittedly, it concerns a more modern type of clock, but never mind that minor detail.
An
Minor
hourglass?
detail.
Digital digits. Ooh, 50. Imagine a digital clock like the one shown below. How many times will the clock display 3 or more of the same number in a row over the course of the day? In case you're wondering, the clock in this puzzle displays time on a 12-hour scale, not on military time. Okay, so that would... So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 111, 222, 333, 444, 555. 6 through 9 are nothing. Then we get to 10 o'clock. That's going to be 1. So that's I've got to keep track of numbers. So that's 6.
Wait. Yeah, 6.
Let's see. Then
It's 10. Well, you're also...
it's 12 hour.
Oh, are you're counting... No, you... Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, never mind, you're right.
So 12-hour scale. So midnight is going to be 12 o'clock. So again, 111, 222, 333, 444, 555. 10 o'clock is 6. Then we don't have anything else until 11:10, I believe, is 7. We have then we have 11:10 through 11:19, so that's going to be up to 16, I believe. And then
Okay, I'm gonna count these on MS Paint for you.
oh shit.
Okay.
If I was thinking, I would have queued up like friggin' MS Paint or something on here.
Yeah. Okay. So we got. All right. We got 111,
So
222,
333,
333, 444,
555, 10 o'clock, then 11:10, 11:11, 11:12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay. And then we wouldn't have anything for 12. Oh no,
We would.
We'd have 1222.
Right up. And that'll be the last one. So
Okay.
I believe that would be 17 total.
Let me just double check.
Because that's 10 for the 11s, and then 1 each for 1 through 5, 10, and 12.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally didn't even think of it. Next time I'll have like friggin' paint.net or something set up so that I can just have a scratch pad for everyone to watch. All right. Let's try to do a number. 1. Oh no. 1. No. 1.
Oh no.
7. There we go. Got there.
How does this sound?
No.
Oh, I was sure I had it.
Oh, dastardly. We do need to double it for AM and
Oh,
PM.
yeah, I forgot.
Okay, so
I thought of that earlier. I just forgot to do that. So it's 17 times 2.
34.
I caught it too. I just forgot it when I was counting. So it would be 34.
3 and 4. Nice. Man, forget numbers.
Here's my guess.
There we are.
I did it! Yes!
Very good. A series of 3 or more of the same digit appears 34 times over the course of 24 hours. See the chart above for details. It's easy enough to spot times like 111 or 212, but many people forget about combinations like 10 o'clock or 1112. Okay.
Did you do a Family Feud style survey on this, or are you just pulling the many people out of your ass game?
Well, keep in mind, a lot of these puzzles are based on a series of puzzle books dating back to the 60s, so
Well, that's true.
ample room for there to be some legitimacy to that.
Precisely the answer I was looking for, Luke. Well done, my boy. My boy.
My boy. Yeah, Professor Layton, the character and the world and stuff are all original to this game, but the puzzles themselves are pulled from a series of a long-running series of puzzle books by Japanese professor Akira Tago. I believe the first one was published in 1966. They're called I forget what they're called. They're like brain challenges or head challenge or brain puzzles or something like that. Yeah, in fact, Level 5 originally approached him to do a straight adaptation of his puzzle books into a video game, but since this was the era where you had Brain Age and stuff like that coming out, they wanted to do something to stand out from the competition, so they came up with a mystery angle. Brain teasers, thank you, SJ. Let's see. It doesn't look like it's going to open anytime soon.
It's part of the background, Luke. Quit being an ignoramus.
Why don't we see what that person has to say first, Professor? Why don't we actually talk to people? Oh. Yeah.
Oh, hello. I'm Percy, St. Myster's unofficial writer-in-residence. Reinhold Manor, you ask? Head up that road to the right. It's immense, so you'll know it when you see it. But before you go, why not try your hand at this puzzle I thought up? See if you can figure out which house is mine from the instructions I give you. I'll even sweeten the deal for you. If you manage to solve this puzzle, I'll tell you about this village. So how about it? You will try, won't you? After all, a writer is nothing without an audience.
It will give meaning to my sad and miserable life, which has no purpose otherwise.
Please come visit me. I haven't had guests in 16 years.
I'm quite lonely.
Can you find my house? Go out the front door of my... Oh, alright, hold up. Go out the front door of my place and turn left. At the first intersection you come across, take a right. Turn right again at the following intersection and you'll come face to face with the morning sun. Circle my house. Okay, so basically left, right, right. So right from his house is going to be the morning sun, which would be sunrise is in the east. So it would be the one that is facing south. Left, right, right. Yes, so it would have to be this one. No, wait. Left, right, right. Okay, no, it's the one facing north. It has to be the one facing north because if you go out, you would go left at the first intersection. You'd go left, right at the first intersection, right at the next intersection, you're facing east, which is the direction of the rising sun. We can also do a little bit of process of elimination because there's 2 houses facing south, 3 houses facing east. Obviously, none of those can be the correct answer because those would, based on the hint we're given, those are all redundant. The one facing west is the only possible alternate option. Left, right, right, but then you're facing north, and that's no bueno.
Well, theoretically, it could also be one of the other ones. If like you reach the edge of the roads, so I wouldn't necessarily say that would eliminate them entirely.
I suppose.
But I'm not disagreeing with your solution. I'm just saying, like, you could also discount options if you ran into a wall like that.
I suppose so. Yeah, I guess. Left, right, right. Yeah, doesn't matter, though. This is the one.
Yeah.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
There we go. Making up for lost ground. That's right. This is a problem where working backward gets the job done fastest. It takes far too long to check each house individually.
Impressive. I thought I'd set out quite the puzzle, but you made short work of it. Now for that gossip I promised you. The Reinhold family owns all of the land this village is built upon. I hear they own all the buildings too. I guess you could say this town sort of belongs to the Reinholds. Well, I'll be on my way now, but rest assured that the next time we meet, I'll have a harder puzzle for you.
Puzzle number 4, Dude, Where's My House, is now available. Can we go in now? But Professor, isn't Lady Dahlia expecting us now?
Please do progression, Professor.
No.
I really want to get on with the game.
No sequence breaking at all, Professor. Do we wonder, is it worth just exploring as much as we can, or should we just head to where we're supposed to go?
I forget if it lets you. Try going left first, why don't you?
I don't think Reinhold Manor is that way.
I said, Professor, no sequence breaking. What do you think this is, Super Metroid?
You and SG had the same idea. Professor, I don't think we have the ability to shine spark just yet. Professor, look at that man standing in the street. He's blocking the path up to Reinhold Manor. How terribly rude.
He just hasn't had his coffee yet, Luke. Perhaps he'll move for us, but I have a feeling he has no intention of doing anything of the sort.
We shall talk to
Hint coins.
We'll talk to the beatnik in a sec. What kind of shop is this, anyway? Professor, why am I suddenly so chibi?
Did you check that little bag next to...
Yep, that's where I got the first one. Or did you mean
What about
this
that
one?
sign next to the door, then?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, well, let's
A
talk
proper gentleman politely accepts the boat offered to him, rather than bunny hop over the river to the secret resistance space. Yeah, we could just walk around him. He isn't really taking much faith at all.
He's like, he's like Mido in Ocarina of Time. He's just gonna keep strutting back and forth.
Yeah.
Alright, let's talk to this beatnik.
Hold up! Never seen you two here before. What's a couple of fresh faces like yourself doing here? We're here by invitation of the Reinholds. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have business through the gate.
A proper gentleman introduces himself properly rather than simply accumulating speed for 12 hours to clip through the gate.
Business with the Reinholds, is that so? Something strange here. Yeah, you're a fishy pair. I don't trust you, that's for sure, but I'll let you pass if you can solve this riddle, see? Just to warn you, it's a tough one. Isn't gonna be easy, is it? No way, definitely not gonna be easy.
Lightweight. Here we have 8 small weights that all look the same. However, one of the weights in the group is slightly lighter than the rest. Using this scale 2 times, you can find out which of these weights is lighter than the rest. So, which weight is the lightweight?
Have you ever done puzzles like this before?
It's been ages. Let's see. To wits, by using the scale twice, the idea is that, I can just pile stuff up on either side. It's not a matter of just pick the right 2, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Oh, hey, here we go. Load the weights you want to measure onto the scale with your stylus. When you finish arranging the weights, press the red button to weigh them. If both sides stay level, it means the loads on both sides of the scale are of equal weight. Once you found the right weight, place it in the answer area and tap submit.
Submit!
Okay, let's see. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
Make sure you know what you're going to do before you hit the red button, because you only get 2.
Oh, good call. Okay, So if I do it like this, so if I have 3 on each side, then what's going to happen is if the lighter weight is 7 or 8, these are going to be both the same. Then it's just a matter of putting 7 and 8 there and seeing what happens. If one side ends up being lighter than the other here, then we have just 3 that we need to work with. And I can put, then I could just check either odds or evens, distributing once. Oh, no. No, I got it. Okay, so what I'm going to do this. If they're both the same, it's one of these. I weigh each of those and then just go from there. If this is uneven, say if odds are lighter than evens, then I take 2 of the odds, I weigh those, and then basically just do the same thing again. If 1 or 3 is lighter, or then that's the answer. If they're both the same, 5 is the answer.
Yep, you got it.
Alright, so let's see. Okay, so it is...
Now we know for sure it's 1, 3, or 5.
Okay, so then we take those down. Move 3 over there. 5 over here. 3 is the lightest.
Okay. The trick is that a lot of people just do 4 on each side, and that won't. That's the wrong way to do it.
Right, because then you'd still have to guess by the end.
Yep.
Submit.
Do it. Another puzzle solved.
That's right. To solve this puzzle with no guesswork, you must load 3 weights on each side of the scale for your first measurement. If you manage to get that far, the rest is easy.
Hey, not half bad. Pretty sharp bunch, aren't you? Pair of good, sharp apples, the two of you. Because apples are known for being sharp.
Of course.
I could have used all sorts of metaphors like cheese or knives, but I chose apples for some reason, because I'm cool. So, have we satisfied you? May we pass now? Of course you can pass.
You two are the brightest cheeses in the land.
Move along, and you better make sure to give my regards to Lady Dahlia.
Alright, we continue. Oh, I think I remember this one. Wait. Wow, can you imagine living in such a massive place? The shiniest red knives on the tree.
And just who might you be? My name is Layton, and this is my assistant. We've received an invitation to visit Reinhold Manor. Ah, yes. Oh, hoo. We've all been expecting you, Professor Layton. But, oh, hoo, you'll have to excuse my skepticism. Can't trust anyone these days, you know. For all I know, you could be just another hooligan in a top hat.
I see a Hat Kid has been around here.
So how do I know you're the real Layton?
Did you hear that, Professor? The nerve of this fellow. Surely you aren't going to go through with this after an insult like that.
Now, Luke, settle down. Sir, are you saying that you'd like to test me to see if I am the real Professor Layton? Precisely, Professor Layton. Now, if you don't mind, would you please solve this puzzle for me?
So, we're not in doubt about whether or not he's a professor. We're just not sure if he's actually Layton. He might actually be, like, Odlaw or something. Not L. Wolves and chicks. Get 3 wolves and 3 chicks seen below to the other side of the river while obeying the following conditions. No more than 2 animals can ride the raft at the same time. There must be at least 1 animal on the raft in order for it to move. If more wolves than chicks stay on either side of the river, the wolves will eat the chicks and you'll have to start over. You can move the raft as many times as you like, but this feat can be accomplished in as few as 11 moves.
That's the wolves and sheep puzzle.
Yep. I know all about these thanks to Umineko. Okay. Load animals onto the raft by dragging them over with the stylus. Raft can carry a maximum of 2 animals at once. When a raft holds 1 or more animals, you slide your stylus to move it over to the opposite shore. The raft can't move without at least 1 animal on board. Okay, looks like this one... oh yeah, you can move the raft as many times as you like. Okay, so... messing around's free as long as I don't let the wolves eat the chicks. Let's see. So, first order of business has to be to get, is gonna have to get, be to get one of each on there. Is that right? 1 and 2. That's fine. Chick goes back on. Then... no? Wait, I think we're in trouble. Because I can't move a wolf and a chick over, because then the wolves will eat the chick. I could move 2 wolves over. But then that's going to be really bad business for, well, actually that might be okay. So 2 wolves go over. 1 wolf comes back. I move 2 chicks over. Oh, but no, that won't work because... well, that might work, actually. So... chick and chick go over. Wolf and chick go back.
Why?
Well, because I can't leave,
You can leave the chicks there.
but then this chick is gonna get 8.
Well, not immediately. Can't you land there and then move it?
Am I implied to be with, yeah, if more wolves than chicks stay on either side of the river, the wolves will eat the chicks. I don't think I'm a physical presence in here, so I can't bap the wolf on the nose and make him not eat the chick.
I thought it was stay, and then, like, if they're left alone.
Well, I guess we can see. I'm just worried he's gonna be like, num num num, snack time. Drops him off as soon as you move the raft. True. So... yeah, actually, I think I've got it. So then I send them both over. Then the 2 chicks go over.
I think that's the same amount of moves anyway.
Oh, that chick's starting to get nervous, but luckily he's going over. Then I send Wolfos to go get one of his bromides. Wolf. He goes back to get his chum.
Yeah.
And then...
I think there's a few different ways you can do it in 11 moves, but...
I lob the wolf across the river.
yeah.
Come on. There we go.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
There we go. Well done. This puzzle can be solved in as few as 11 trips. How many trips did it take you? Meh. Fun fact time. There are several variations of this type of river crossing puzzle, and they've appeared in writings dating back to over 1,000 years ago.
Go back to this one in the puzzle index after you solve it to try my strategy. Okay.
Can do.
Oh, do excuse my earlier rudeness. Let me show you to the manor. Everyone's waiting for you. Everyone? I was under the impression that Lady Dahlia was the only person expecting me. Right this way, please.
Wolves and Chicks is now in your puzzle index. Alright. Bust this open. We will friggin' go here, down here. You. Do it. Do it. Okay. Wolf and
I
chick.
did one of each.
Wolf goes... No, he doesn't. Wait. For the sake of things. Wolf goes back. And they get 8. Okay.
I wasn't sure if it's when they arrive or when they leave. So.
Right. No prob.
Check the journal on the mysteries.
Oh, yeah,
while you're
okay.
here.
Let's see.
A most fascinating letter found its way to me the other day. It came to me from one Lady Dahlia, widow to Baron Augustus Reinhold. Her letter details how an unusual object, known only as the Golden Apple, is to decide how her late husband's fortune is split up. The entire matter sounds terribly interesting, and I have arranged for Luke to accompany me on a visit to St. Mystere, the site of the whole incident.
Okay. Looks like more entries will be added over the course of the adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Quite a few of these. Okay.
The late Baron Reinhold hid this item in St. Mystere just before dying, and has promised the whole of his fortune to the one who finds it. No one has any clue what the golden apple might be or where it is hidden. But the only clue we have is the word he said on his dying bed, Rosebud. No one has any clue what it could possibly mean.
Citizen Reinhold. The garden's big, but there's not much to look at here. I'm gonna have some sort of game-long character study of Reinhold that ends up being a Shaggy Dog story.
Maybe the real golden apple was the friends we made along the...
Alright, well, we'll just walk across the river.
It's implied that you take the boat.
Is this the Professor No.
Is
Reverse
this the
those.
Professor Manor?
Reverse
Yes.
those.
I am going to transform into an entire mansion, Luke. Watch and be amazed.
Manor Layton.
You could even say that I'm more than meets the eye.
The Haunted Mansion spin-off nobody asked for. Also, I like Kelzer's in a manner of speaking. It's positive.
You can tell that they really wanted to get the most out of those little cutscenes because they're all pretty short, but I like that they're frequent because instead of wasting it all on one really long cutscene and eating up the entire DS memory space, they try to give you a little taste here and there, and I think that that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, it's kind of taking the Parasite Eve approach rather than the FF7 approach.
Yeah.
It's positively gigantic. Just look at the size of it.
It certainly seems like we've come to the right place.
Reinhold Manor awaits. Oh, we did it. We solved the mystery.
We managed to navigate around a small town.
We got to the Deku tree. The Professor and Luke finally arrive at Reinhold Manor.
Let's head in, shall we?
Yes, sir. Not pictured.
After we find some hint coins, I am quite addicted to those little things. One could view the entire village from up there.
How can you imagine living in such a massive place?
Honestly, it doesn't look that big for a mansion. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's bigger than any house I've lived in, but, like, in terms of mansion sizes, that's on the smaller end.
I've transformed into bigger, Luke. That's kind of modest mansion, yeah. It's more of a McMansion. Oh, what?
Welcome to the Reinhold Manor. Thank you for coming. I am Matthew, butler and servant to the Reinhold family. Everyone is waiting upstairs for you. Ah, but before you go, I have a message from Lady Dahlia. She has requested that you take a look at this puzzle. Please do not be taken aback. Madam has the strangest sense of propriety sometimes.
I have one matchstick. To move a match, hold it by its center and drag it. To rotate a match, touch one of its ends and drag it. Okay. Okay. Reasonably straightforward.
Yeah.
I can also spin it by the, oh, there's a name for the flamey
Tip?
bat.
I would probably call it a tip. Or the head, maybe? Match head?
Match head. Sure, we'll go with that. Can't think of Sense of Propriety without thinking of the first Pirates of the Caribbean. God, I should rewatch that. That's a good one. One poor pooch. The matches below are arranged in the shape of a dog. This poor little guy was just minding his own business when a car came barreling down the road and ran him over. Oh. Move two matches to change the picture so that it shows the dog after the accident. All pictures...
Oof. Pretty brutal, don't you think? Please show this dog being horribly disfigured.
Reminds me of the original pitch for the original Osu, which was of a scenario of a bunch of people running in to save a dog from being run over by a train. In the pitch meeting, they could show just the happy ending, and it went over super, super well. But once they started development and realized they would have to do other endings, they very quickly dropped that concept. All puzzles are a matter of perspective, so don't assume that you'll be looking at the dog from the side by the time you're finished with this one. Let's see. Okay, so in 2 moves, I assume I would have to move these 2 legs up top so that poor little fella's just splayed. Let's see, so... like... oh no, we're in trouble. Wait, no, right here. And...
wait,
here?
I guess I would just... I thought that it would just be like frog-legging it. No, don't reset. I think you can move those 2 again. Because they're the same one.
Oh, can I rotate? I can rotate, good.
Yeah, like that. I assume that's what they want you... or... no.
Oh, they wanted me to move this one, not that one.
Yeah, that one.
So
Yeah.
we're set. So this one we arbitrarily put here because I can. I remove that one, and we've done everything horribly wrong. Okay, you there. there. And then you.
No, that's the... Oh, wait, no, that's right. Never mind.
It's sort of a horse apiece.
I think that's what they're probably aiming for. That seems like the most intuitive solution to me.
Yeah.
But
Not sure what else it would be unless it was like legs draped here. Okay.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yeah, there we go.
okay.
Another puzzle solved.
The car flattened the poor dog. Let this be a lesson to be aware of your surroundings when driving. Oh, he's even cute and pudgy.
That's absolutely correct. My commendations, sir.
I guess I can understand it. Lady Dahlia's still in mourning. Maybe she's just naturally got a macabre sense of puzzles.
Again, I do apologize for the strangeness of the request. You could say it was, how we say, a cope for Lady Dahlia, as the kids say. Now, please walk this way. We mustn't keep Lady Dahlia and company waiting.
Walk this way. Professor, look at these paintings on the wall here. It's a very nice portrait, isn't it? I bet that's the late Baron Reinhold pictured there. But what about this one, Professor? Who could this pretty girl be?
The two portraits are next to each other, so they're likely family. She's probably the Baron's daughter. That's exactly right, sir.
I'm floating, sir.
You are looking at a portrait of Flora, the late Baron's daughter. Pardon me for asking, but I couldn't help but notice your keen interest in art. Would you care to take this old frame with you? It used to hold the most wonderful painting. However, now all that's left of it is this small scrap.
Found a painting scrap. The painting option has been added to the trunk. You can assemble the fragments of the old painting here. To access the painting, touch the trunk to open it, to have the painting icon. Cool. So this is a piece of that old painting, then? How interesting.
So that's like a side quest in this game. You collect all of the pieces, and then it makes a full picture. And I think
neat.
I think most Professor Layton games have something along these lines that's like multiple pieces that you add up into one full thing at the end. Like in Diabolical Box, it's like a robot that you put together.
Oh, okay. Touch the piece painting goes to your screen where it fills with blue. You can also save it by pressing that and the top of that screen. You can get out of here if you want. Move pieces on placement screen with stylus. To spin it. Touch piece outside the circle. You can rotate it. Find all 20 pieces and reassemble the picture. When you put the whole painting back together, something good will happen. Who knows? There. Done. Easy. We solved it.
I mean, it could be in any of the four corners.
We solved it! Could this be another Reinhold family portrait?
The chandelier casts a lovely warm glow. I wonder if the Baron has any of my favorite books there. Yeah, all the Laytons that I played have a trio of side things like this that expand over the course of the game. The ones in later Layton games tend to be more involved, though, basically being full mini games with multiple stages. Oh, neat.
Neat. Does he have anything new to say, or is he just... Go.
Please make your way to the second floor.
Get out of here!
Please make your way to the second floor.
Have we stopped to consider that Baron's daughter may simply fucking despise dogs? Oh no!
So, his wife's Dio.
Oh? Oh, you must be Professor Layton, I presume. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
Oh no, the pleasure's all mine.
Oh, no!
Luke!
Claudia, darling! Come back, sweetie!
Honestly, why am I constantly surrounded by incompetence? This is a disaster. Whatever is the matter? Oh, this is simply terrible. My dear, sweet baby, my Claudia. Your Claudia? Koopa? Sweet, sweet Claudia, my little honeykins, my smoochy pie, my baby.
I did actually read that as my cootie pie first, so make of that as you will.
Matthew, Matthew.
Well, let's look at this chandelier. Look, there's a puzzle hidden here, Professor. In the chandelier?
Yes.
Wow. We're sequence breaking here, folks. The vanishing cube.
They kind of give up on some of them.
Let's see. On the table below are 4 cubes made up of matches. Can you change 4 cubes to 3 by moving a single match? Let's see. 4 to 3. That's going to be something with... Hidden puzzles like this tend to be higher numbered. That's fair. That's fair. Probably just, friggin'... Nah, I get it. That's cool. I understand. Right, let's see. What are we gonna be here? Well, so it's going to be... I know this is going to be an optical illusion sort of trick. Where it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're probably going to be messing with the negative space. Where, like, if... I'm just trying to visualize it where what ends up becoming the third cube. So if I... Well, I can futz with this freely, as long as I reset each time.
Yeah, as long as you reset.
So that's nothing.
It is indeed nothing.
Alright, those two got it. Let's see. I keep wanting to turn this into a cube that's upside down, but I would need 2 steek. 2 match steek. Let's see. No, not you. Oh. I mean, there's 3 now. But that's not exactly
But
a
they're
cube.
not 3 cubes.
It's not a cube, yeah. Wait, if I move that back? No. You. There. No. What would you be? My mind also keeps immediately going to just wipe out this cube or this cube, but like you can't just stone cold do that without moving all of these dudes. So, where exactly would this leave us? Cube murderer. Yeah, not quite. Oh, if I get rid of this guy, and in fact, actually, if I just turn this guy down like that, then that's now 3 cubes. 1, 2,
Yep.
3.
How does this sound?
That'll do.
I did it!
Yes. Yay. Brilliant. Moving a single matchstick completely changes your perspective on the shape. Was it difficult thinking about things in 3D?
You almost had it. You had the right match, but wasn't putting it in the right place. Yeah.
Piece of cake. Now let's go find more puzzles. Oh, I guess we'll talk to you.
You're Professor Layton, yes? My name is Gordon. I'm among those who requested your services. I'd like to explain our situation further, but right now it's probably best to do as Lady Dahlia says.
No, I refuse.
My name's Simon. I'm Baron Reinhold's nephew. My father is the little brother of Gordon there. Or rather, he was until he kicked the bucket, as they say. But I digress. So you're the famous Professor Layton. Humph, I thought you'd have more presence. Well, never mind that. I take it you won't mind if I throw a puzzle your way. It shouldn't prove difficult for a man of your ability. Yes, if you're as good as they say, this shouldn't amount to much more than a distraction.
You don't need much animation, just a little bit helps.
Yeah.
Arc and line. As shown in the diagram below, you have 1/4 of a circle. Within this circle is rectangle ABCD, which touches the edge of the circle at point D. Assuming that point B... let's go phonetic here. Assuming that point Bravo is located at the center of the circle, how long is diagonal line Alpha Charlie? Okay, so, so that's going to be equidistant, and I know you're not supposed to do actual factual math with a lot of these. Like I'm going back to freshman year trig and being like, okay, so that's that and that's that. Side angle side with the right
Cosine.
triangle, and I mean presumably this is going to end up being a presumably this would be 5 squared plus 9 squared, which would be...
So how do you know it's 9?
Presumably, this would be... this is going to be 1. Although you're not really supposed to assume like that. Just this looks like a fairly small thing compared to
Well,
that.
you can't figure out A to B just looking at it, so I don't know if you can just assume anything.
Well, I mean, let's see.
Because you don't know you don't know what angle A is.
No, that's true. This could be 1 or 2 inches conceivably. Technically, with one of these diagrams are specifically intended to be interpretive and not literal. So it's kind of metagaming to go, oh well, this is exactly 1, and then getting out a ruler to bust that out. That's not.
Yeah.
That's metagaming math tests.
Well, yeah, and I think a lot of times they intentionally do it. They mislabel it so that you do the process right.
Let's see. So, assuming that Point Bravo is located at the center of the circle, that would make this circle have a 10-inch diameter, or no, 10-inch radius, 20-inch diameter. C right here is the midpoint. Let's see.
We know for a fact that B to the top of the circle is 10 inches.
Righto.
And we know A to D is 5 inches. And we know B to C is 5 inches, and C to the end is 5 inches. I don't think we know anything else.
Right. And for me to go into Pythagorean theorem again, not really within the spirit of the question.
I'm gonna go get water. I'll be right back.
Sure. I tell you, it is real tempting, though, to just go and figure out, oh, well, it's going to be friggin' 106, the square root of 106, which, no, it's not going to be. How long is diagonal line AC? So... Let's see. So if 5, 8 is not gonna, that's not gonna be anything. The diagonal line. Yeah, didn't you just get a big fancy degree in mathy stuff, SG? Nah. No, wait, that was... it doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm still thinking. You don't need Trig to solve this puzzle. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I just... So... The diagonal is going to be 10, isn't it? No, that doesn't make sense.
No, it can't be.
That wouldn't make sense. Really quite foolish that you would think that.
Well, it could be 10, but we don't necessarily know it's 10. Or I don't know if it can be 10 or not.
Sorry, bonked the mic. It probably is 10. I'm trying to think of the logic that would get you there, though. You do have hints.
Yeah, we could use a hint coin if you want.
Okay, as long as no one's judging. I'm gonna just go use hints of the coin variety. Unlock a new hint. Each hint costs 1 hint.
You only have 25 left. Be careful.
Don't make me sweat, Gooms.
No. See, I tell you, you get loads and loads of hint coins.
Surely somebody must have looked at the diagram and realized that the triangle formed by points Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie is a right triangle. That's sharp thinking and exactly right. However, are you sure there isn't a much easier way to find the answer? Basically affirming what we were thinking of.
Don't hint shame me. Yeah, it's just saying you don't need trig or Pythagorean theorem or anything.
Let's see. I swear, if Pierre comes into the chat and goes, "Wow, you actually used a hint? God, you suck." No. It's okay. The game will shame you more than any of us could. Oh.
Oh, does it not give you the golden Layton statue? Forgot.
Oh crap! Really? I don't know what a golden Layton statue is, but it sounds cool. Oh, sure, you forgot all about it.
I don't think I got that, so whatever. Yeah, it's just the icon next to your save file.
Let's see. Oh! No, I got it. It has to be 10 because point B to D is going to be exactly the same as everything else, since Bravo is directly in the middle of the circle. Bravo to Delta would be 10, since that's also the distance from Bravo to this edge, so there we go.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, B to any point on the circle has to be 10, so... And A to C has to be the same as B to D.
Right up.
So, yeah. Okay.
We got there.
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
Righto. Diagonal line Alpha Charlie is the exact same length as diagonal line Bravo Delta. Bravo Delta is the same length as the radius of the circle, so once you figured that out, the only thing left to do is add 5 and 5.
It's okay, not everyone can be as big-brained as me.
Humble brag.
How? It appears that you're the real deal, Professor. You can do maths. You can even say you can do not only mathematics, but also maths and math. You can do all three, in fact. I apologize for doubting you there. It seems you've quite the mind for puzzles. A lesser man than myself might consider jealousy to be a reasonable response.
You can do high school trig. I'm so impressed, Professor.
Anyhow, you're not going to get a word out of Dahlia right now, so you might as well do as she says.
Rocket Line is now in our puzzle.
You can do high school trig. I'm so impressed, Professor.
From the look of it, this fireplace hasn't been used in quite a while. No, I don't want to do this again. Oh, it's just like,
Yeah, I'm still not jealous.
boy, how unjealous I am. So she wants us to talk to Matthew, so we will talk to her, of course. Oh, okay.
Madame, what is it? What in the world happened? My little Claudia got scared and ran off. Didn't you see her dart out of the room? I must have missed her. I'm terribly sorry, madame. Oh, you're just useless, aren't you?
It's all useless.
Professor, you didn't see which way my baby ran off to, did you? Your baby, madame. If you're referring to that white cat, I saw it run out that door a moment ago. What? And you simply stood there and let her escape? I am a good pet owner. Well, she is a cat. They are animals, after all, and animals must run about from time to... You fool! She is not just a cat. She has a name, and that name is Claudia Koopa.
Sure.
She is a delicate flower, and she is simply a mess when I'm not close by to comfort her. Matthew! I need you to find Claudia and bring her back immediately. About this little inheritance problem of yours, Lady Dahlia. That can wait. Can't you see that we have a more pressing concern on our hands at the moment?
My husband is dead. He's not going anywhere.
You could have stopped her, and you didn't. So you have a responsibility to find Claudia and bring her back.
Huh. Sending the professor off to find a silly cat. The nerve. Who do you think you are?
Haha. Oh, it's fine, Luke. Besides, Lady Dahlia does have a point. It does seem we let Claudia run off. Madame, if you'll excuse us, we have a cat to track down. Thank you, and please hurry. My Claudia is such a delicate flower. Even the coarse outdoor air might prove too much for her.
Noise at the manor was added to your list of mysteries. The fugitive feline, Lady Dahlia's cat, has escaped. Search Saint Mystere for the runaway feline.
We're totally not adding filler to this game to make the length longer.
Let's check out that new stuff. Chasing Claudia.
A thunderous noise rang out during my conversation with Lady Dahlia. The din was so deafening that it caused her cat, Claudia, to run off. Losing her cat put Lady Dahlia in quite a temper, so we have taken on the rather irritating task of chasing a wayward feline. But enough of cats. How about you?
Thank you.
Just what was that noise?
And then mysteries. While the professor was meeting with Lady Dahlia, Reinhold Manor was rocked by a noise so loud it shook the walls of the mansion and scared off Claudia. What could the source of that noise be? Well, anyway. Let's see if he's decided to puzzle us after all. Oh, no.
Why are you still here? Do us all a favor and find that cat so we can discuss the inheritance.
Alright, let's go. Probably nothing new for us.
I'm terribly sorry, Professor. I will personally search the manor and the estate grounds. I feel dreadful asking, but would you mind taking a quick look about the town to see if Claudia is there?
Don't give it a second thought, my good man. We're on the case.
Later Layton games make it such that you only get the red exclamation mark when you examine something that gives you a puzzle, otherwise you get a different effect, so I keep getting disoriented. Ah. It's kind of like how... Oh, there she is. Oh, that was easy.
We solved the puzzle.
Professor, there she is. Drat, she ran off.
We can't stop now. Let's give chase, Luke.
Don't stop me now. Oh.
God. Blast, that burns. It looks like the engine blew out. So this is St. Mystere, eh? The famed stomping ground of the late Baron Augustus Reinhold. I wonder what kind of tricks the old coot set up in this village before he shuffled off. Oh, Layton, you ridiculous dandy. Just you wait. All the treasure you seek will be mine.
Dandy? Well, we're gonna have to ask everyone, I suppose.
Oh, it's you, mister. Please, call me Ramon. Oh, can I be of some assistance? As a matter of fact, yes, Ramon. Lady Dahlia's cat slipped out of the house. Have you seen her about? Do you mean dear Claudia? I think I saw her pass through here and run into town a few moments ago.
If that's the case, I sure wished he'd bothered to catch her before she ran away. Oh, okay. How did Claudia get over the river? She jumped.
You need something? You do, don't you? Yep, I can see it on your face. An open book is what you are.
Okay, Psycho Mantis.
Excuse me, but you didn't happen to see Lady Dahlia's cat come through here a moment ago, did you?
Ah, the fluffy white killer, yeah? I think she ran toward the town square. Yep, she went that way.
I see, thank you.
Think nothing of it, buddy. If only all questions were that easy to answer. Well then, I'll be off now.
Who'd have thought he'd turn out to be such a nice guy? Shall we head for the town square, then?
Indeed, let's be off. Hold on, let's take a look at what's behind the blue door. It's a zonk. Do you see it? That blue door over there appears to be open a crack. Care to take a look inside?
Let's see. Well, here's a candle.
Look here, my boy. This extinguished candle here has reminded me of a simply wonderful puzzle.
That's two. But I have to try and keep track of all these. How many are left? 10 candles stand burning in a dining room. A strong breeze blows in through an open window and extinguishes 2 of them. Checking back on the candles later, you see that 1 more candle has gone out. To make sure no more candles go out, you shut the window. Assuming that the wind doesn't extinguish any more candles, how many candles do you have left in the end? Well, that's just 7, right? That's a bit
If
too
chat
easy.
if chat wants to keep track of how many times this reminds me of a puzzle comes up, that would be delightful.
Or near facsimiles.
Yeah,
10
it's happened
candles.
twice so far.
Oh, wait a sec. 10 candles stand burning. Strong breeze extinguishes 2 of them. 1 more candle goes out later. You close the window. So there's 7 that are still lit. But the question is, how many candles do you have left in the end? Which there's still 10 candles left. They're just some are extinguished. Sneaky, sneaky.
Yeah. If you take 2 apples from 3 apples, how many apples do you have? 2 apples, dumbass. Took 2 of them.
Okay, so 10.
Yep.
Easy. No. 70 apples. Huzzah!
Well, here's my guess.
No.
Oh, I was sure I had it.
Think about the problem one more time. The puzzle asks you to figure out how many candles you have left in the end. But what does that actually mean? It's 9 because 1 melted?
Oh, maybe.
Or is it 0 because they... Or
No, I think it's
3?
Yeah,
Because...
along that line, because the ones that don't get extinguished burn.
And we're
all the way
boof
down.
heads who just let candles go on unto the heat death of the universe. Don't think about it.
Yeah, so I think it's 3 are left because 7 get burned down.
Well, let's see.
I think I've got it.
1, 2, 3. Yes, indeedy.
Okay.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Apprentice saves the day.
That's correct. The 7 candles that manage to stay lit will melt down completely. The only candles that remain in the end are the 3 that are extinguished by the wind and therefore stay intact.
Excellent work, my boy. Sometimes it's important to consider the obvious, too. Delving too deep into the implied can cause misconceptions.
And a man. Oh, chairs.
There's something I find very charming about this chair. Oh, that reminds me, Luke. Have you heard this one before?
That's
that
3.
Counts.
Which chair? A new multi-purpose event hall has been built in the center of your town. Oh, thank you. It will be used for everything from concerts to sporting events to conventions. With the hall complete, it's time to order the chairs. 5 chair designs, labeled Alpha through Echo, are being considered, but of all the designs, only 1 chair is completely suitable for the auditorium. Which one is it? Okay, so usable under all circumstances. Multi-purpose event hall, concerts, sporting events, conventions.
Well,
If it's...
I would think E because you could stack it.
Surely you could stack B as well? Not just E?
How can you stack B?
Well, I don't know, maybe the way the legs are set up, it kinda... It's not great, but it stacks kind of on... I've seen it in practice before, but but I get what you're getting at. Let's see. Leaning tower of rolling chairs. Now, I like E as well because since it is open, that's much easier to hold an instrument with.
True.
Now C you could also use for instruments, but okay, but then who is sitting in the chairs for sporting events? Probably the audience, so it doesn't really matter if, like, I don't know if that matters. Now see here. I think you are right that it's E, though, or that's Echo. Chair soccer.
Stacking, I mean, that's the reason why they use them in real life, is so you can stack them, but I can't think of any other reason why you would use the others.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, you're probably right. Boink.
Well, here's my guess.
There we go.
I did it! Yes!
That's right. Of all the designs, only E can be stacked upon itself. Very good. In a hall like the one described, each event requires a different number of seats and thus a change in seating arrangement. The storability of E makes it the best chair for the job. For the jab.
Well done. I suppose this puzzle was too easy for you, my boy.
And we found a painting scrap. Which chair is now in your puzzle index? Everything in here is caked with dust. The bread and cheese here are anything but fresh. Yow!
It appears that no one is working in the shop. Dusted with cake is greater than caked with dust. True that.
Alright. I guess it's just those two.
Hey, you two, help me out here, would you? I'm in a real pickle.
Check that painting scrap. We'll do so in a sec.
What seems to be the problem, sir?
Some knucklehead went and raised the bridge while I was on break. Hoof. Then, as if that wasn't bad enough, that chowderhead made off with my only bridge crank. Hoof.
Oh dear, so you mean to say...
Humph. You got it, buddy. Until that thing shows up, no one's getting in or out of town.
I'm still looking for the blasted crank, but I'm seeing too much red to get anything done.
So this is the Umineko typhoon surrounding the island. We've now been cut off from the rest of the world. Anything can happen in this cat box.
Yeah. Here. And the cat is both alive and dead.
What kind of punk pulls a prank like this anyhow?
Well, he goes by the name King DDD, I believe. He's known for his pranks.
Is that what's going on here? DDD just came and pranked Saint Mystere.
Yes.
Oh yeah! I found this doodad in the street while I was out looking for my crank. Got any idea what it is?
You found a strange gizmo.
No, I'm pretty sure he goes by the name King Deed.
The gizmos option has been added to the menu. Touch the trunk to open it, then attach the gizmos option. From here, try to assemble the various mechanical parts you've gathered around town. Vanishing Crank was added to your list of mysteries. Alright, mysteries. Crank. Someone has stolen the crank that controls St. Mystere's drawbridge, the sole portal in and out of town. Until the crank's recovered, there's no way to leave the town. Why would someone want to steal a drawbridge crank? I mean, seriously. Well, let's look at that painting.
What's the deal with drawbridge cranks? I mean, really?
Okay. I'm gonna say you go there. Perfect. The gizmos you've gathered around St. Mystere are all lined up on the touchscreen. Tap 1 to snap it into place. Just what are you constructing, you ask? That's a secret. It appears to be the dog that got run over, so we can at least give Frankenweenie a second shot at life here. Someday, buddy. Someday. Yeah, alright. You have any puzzles for us?
I'm still looking for the blasted crank, but I'm seeing too much to get anything done. Humph! What kind of punk pulls a prank like this anyhow? We already said King Dedede.
Oh, well, hello? Oh, wait, shoot, I didn't want to click on you. Oh well.
This is the town hall. What business do you have here? If you just moved into town, I strongly advise that you fill out a change of address form.
Oh no, we aren't here for anything like that.
Regardless, all town hall visitors must complete the proper forms. You can start with this one.
It's a puzzle. Triangles and ink. Here are two shapes, one large and one small. Each is made up of little triangles. Dipping your fountain pen into the ink one time gives you just enough ink to draw 4 little triangles as depicted by the shape on your left. So with that in mind, how many times do you have to dip your pen in the ink in order to draw the shape on the right that's made up of 36 triangles? Tempting to just say, oh, well, 9, but it's going to be more than that. Or it's going to be, there's more to it than that. Let's see, so So 1, 2, 3. Hold on, I'm having trouble visualizing this. 1, 2, 3.
Well, you have
4,
to do it
5,
upside down.
6. Not necessarily, because everything but these lines will be We don't have to do it upside
no, you
down.
would still have to do it upside down. How else do you get that middle one?
We loop back around to it.
The only way to do that is to do an upside down one.
No, so like if we focused on just doing right side up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that just leaves 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, you have to do upside down ones, like I said.
Do they have to be contiguous? Ah, man. Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which is...
Okay, but my point that I was going to get to is that that's the obvious way, is that you have to do it like that, but...
Oh, so I am smart.
Well, no, I'm just saying that, like, if you automatically put one in the corner and then one in the middle like you were going to do, then that leaves it so that your only option is to put an upside down one. So maybe there's some kind of other method that we're not thinking of.
Well,
Because we want to minimize the amount of like redrawing the same line,
right.
and doing the upside down would be redrawing a lot of the same lines.
Right. I don't think you have to redraw the upside down ones. I think the only ones that you'd have. So there's 6 Triforces in this setup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you fill all of those up, that will actually get most of the lines on here. There would just be 1, 2, and 3 triangles remaining on their own. Since a single dip can do 4 triangles, I think conceivably you could get away with it in 7 dips for the 6 Triforces plus the 3 loosey-goosey triangles.
Can you make... No, it says 4 little triangles, so how would you do that?
Well, I mean, they don't have
you can't cheat and just do a giant triangle as like your last one.
No, I wasn't suggesting that. I was just saying you do 3 little triangles. They're just not connected.
Is that allowed?
I don't know.
I guess it doesn't say it's not allowed, but I would assume that you have to make them out of Triforces.
That's probably a bit more within the spirit of it, huh? Okay, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, that's 9.
Is there a way that you can like... Okay, you can do the Triforce in the corner, and then you can get another Triforce the other way? Like, along the same bottom line?
So Triforce there, and then in the middle here?
Like make a rhombus. Make a rhombus out of 2 Triforces.
Oh. Okay. So that would be...
And then maybe you could go up from there and kind of do it like that.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Typical noob doesn't know how to format Triforces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, that's still 9.
That's still 9. Let's see.
Okay, so maybe you could do like, if you do the Triforce up top,
Okay.
And then the Triforce directly below that, connected by the point. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
And then, like, on the side, you could do that Triforce.
So...
And then maybe this other side, too.
So that would be 4. That's going to build up to 9 again, though.
Is it?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'd still have to do down here.
Yeah,
5, 6.
Yeah, I guess there's no way to do the bottom in less than 4.
Yeah. It is looking like it's either 9 or 7 if you don't have to do contiguous.
Yeah, but not doing contiguous is dumb because then you could just count each one of the triangles and then divide it by 4.
No, you couldn't, because the way the Triforce is set up, you are really only drawing 3 triangles, and the 4th one is implied, which sort of fits the spirit of...
Which is...
Which works because you were doing 1, 2, 3. Those are the 3 triangles that you're drawing.
Yeah, I guess it could... I guess that makes sense. Okay.
I'm gonna go for it.
7's better than 9, so...
I'm gonna be cool.
Go for that.
I'm gonna be the coolest cat ever.
There we go.
Booyah.
That's a dumb
Every
puzzle.
puzzle has an answer.
That's correct. Your first impulse must have been to divide the 3 triangles by 4, but a closer look shows that each 4-triangle cluster is actually formed from 3 triangles. When you apply this way of thinking to the larger shape, you end up with the answer pictured above. Huh. Okay, so we just did it in a different way.
Guess. That puzzle kind of implied that you had to make them out of Triforces, so it was kind of poorly written in my opinion, but whatever.
Nicely done. As you might have noticed, everyone in this town is simply crazy about puzzles. I strongly advise that you solve as many puzzles as you can. Oh, and while I'm at it, I strongly advise that you drop in on Granny Riddleton next door. She is a veritable treasure trove of puzzle-related informalia. Just beware that she's not always home. And you found a strange word.
So she lets you gather up all the puzzles you might have missed by moving around, because some of them are permanently missable otherwise.
Oh, handy. I'm glad that the game doesn't accidentally lock you out of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just forms and pens as far as the eye can see. Bleh. There's a bed here. Is he living in the town hall? Those are framed forms on the wall. What a loon. Wait, no, I wanted to investigate this man's house. Better not touch anything or that man will throw a fit. There it is. Okay, we made it.
Wait, did you check the chandelier?
It's a gorgeous chandelier, but it's all tarnished.
And did you check the table?
Yep.
Okay.
You out of there. Alright, continues to be a clock tower. Aha! Fluffy, check. Purple bow, check. Sullen expression, check. No doubt about it, that's Claudia.
Good eye, Luke. Now that we've located her, the question at hand is how to go about catching her.
Leave this one to me, Professor.
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten that you have a way with animals. Well, go right ahead then.
Here, Claudia. Here, girl. Hey! Oh.
Luke, are you all right?
I'm sorry I wasn't much help, Professor. She's far feistier than I imagined. Oh, now what's your story?
Yeah, I saw that cat. She almost scratched out your eye. Help catch her, you say? Thanks, but no thanks. I like living. Did you see that ferocious beast? I'm not going anywhere near her. Could you at least tell us in which direction she ran off? I saw that killer scurry off westward. She had fangs the size of daggers.
Speaking of west, the concept of directions reminds me of a puzzle.
Oh, I almost forgot. We ought to visit the local inn and see if we can't procure some rooms for the night.
Sounds good to me, Professor.
I was certain I saw an inn near the entrance to the village, just south of the plaza we're in. Let's head over right now and see if we can't set up some lodging.
Just gonna check Granny Riddleton's. Oh. Yeah, okay. Professor, have you noticed that this door is a different color than all the others in the area? And look at these vines. Have you seen vines growing on any other house in St. Mystere? This nameplate on the door says House of Puzzles.
Indeed. I'm not quite sure what else lies behind the door, but it's clear there are puzzles hiding inside. Sadly, the door is shut tight. There's no sense in waiting around for it to open. Let's return later.
Well, something to check later on. Do you have anything new for us?
Yeah. So how go things? Learning the ins and outs of Saint Mystere, are you? Yup, solving puzzles is the only way to get by here. That's why the villagers... That's what the villagers value most. So, how about a puzzle right now? A little practice will keep you from embarrassing yourselves in front of others later. As a die-hard non-conformist myself, I'm a sucker for any puzzle where you need to find the odd man out.
5-card shuffle. 3 of the 4 images shown below are the exact same picture rotated in a variety of ways. Can you find the odd one out? Let's see. Not that. Da, 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 da. Basically, I'm trying to look for what the gimmick is going to be for what differentiates each of them.
Well, the heart's on top on all of them. The diamond is on top on all of them. The heart and diamond are on opposite sides, and the 2 clubs are on opposite sides on all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's gotta be one of the clubs is on top or bottom, and not the other way around.
No, I got it. It's how the cards are overlaid. This one,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, yeah. one of the two clubs is overlaid differently on one of them.
Oh, I thought you meant positionally where they're
No.
on top. Okay.
No.
Yeah. It's these two are different. And these two are the
Yeah.
same. So it's delta's different. I think.
Yeah, because B and D, you have to rotate those because the heart and diamond are in opposite spots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's row personally. Shush you.
I think I've got it.
Yay.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Good job. This puzzle is fairly straightforward, but catching the subtle difference in the picture can take a while. Why did you murder your adopted father? I'll tell you, but only if you solve this logic puzzle. I don't know, it seems like kind of a fucked way to run it down.
Yeah. You certainly showed that puzzle who was boss, didn't you? Seems the training I've been giving you has paid off. Feel free to thank me in any way you see fit. Well, be seeing you around.
And we found a painting scrap. Let's, Oh. Okay, you're new.
Some rascal has made off with the crank to the village drawbridge. For the moment, it seems that we are unable to leave St. Mystere. Though we're still out looking for that cat, I've decided we should make lodging arrangements before it gets too late. I recall seeing an inn around the village entrance.
You alright? Okay, so you're gonna go there-ish, and you, I actually need to rotate. There.
Beautiful.
Brill. There we go.
Also, man, this town would be hell if you had any kind of intellectual disability. I'm reading way too hard into the world building of Professor Layton.
Yeah, secretly, Saint Mystere is kind of like, it's kind of like in, Metropolis, where there's this huge, class system where, the people on top are the ones who can solve puzzles, and... Alright. Let's pilfer from this. Oh. Okay. Look, a hidden puzzle.
That doesn't count.
No, that doesn't count. Sometimes you don't need to try. My beloved. A work from a famous artist was recently discovered. The painting is a self-portrait of the painter in his later years and is titled, My Beloved. Assuming the artist wasn't a huge narcissist in referring to himself, his beloved should appear in the painting somewhere. Can you find his beloved? Move the different sections of the picture around with your stylus. Touch the arrow icons to rotate the picture sections. When you formed the answer, tap submit. Should we have a separate hidden puzzle counter? I don't think we gotta.
Nah.
Let's see.
You can rotate them too.
There, I found him. Wait, no.
You should be able to figure out what you have to do. This one's pretty easy.
No.
Do you not get it?
I know it's going to be one of those where you end up just turning it upside down and it's a completely different face.
No, you don't get it.
Oh, is it? It's in the negative space.
Yeah.
Maybe not like that. Is that right?
No, that's not correct. You almost had it before, but you messed up.
And no. There.
No.
And there. No. Oh, it's going to be sidewise. Because
No.
that is going to be das.
No, you have it. No. No. Bad. You're making it worse.
Ah. I suppose it wouldn't really matter if it was sideways, huh? Okay, no, obviously that cannot be. Alright, that's clearly a person's head. So we do that. There we go.
There you go.
It's like an elf in a rat costume. Alright, there we go.
I think I've got it. Professor, I've solved it.
That's right. The silhouette of the artist's true love was hidden in his painting. The painting must have been a tribute to his love for her, or for himself. Easy peasy. Now let's go find some more puzzles. Aha! There was something beneath the couch cushion.
I love the weird dramatic thing too, because it doesn't tell you if you're right or wrong until the third one. So it's always like super disappointing if you get it wrong. It does. Aww. You just can't tell until they have a smile or a frown. And
Right.
it always builds anticipation.
Mhm.
You can do her. I have a lot of characters.
Yeah, no. Oh, hello there. Welcome to the inn at St. Mystere. We're the only inn in town, you know. You see, visitors to our little village are quite rare.
Ah, good day, madame. We seek lodging for the night. Do you have any open rooms we could rent?
Oh, my stars, what terrible timing. We're currently remodeling all of our guest rooms. The only rooms left are the attic, but if you don't mind that, I'll make sure you're very comfortable. I do hope you'll stay with us. It's been quite a while since a fine gentleman such as yourself stayed with us. The rooms are, not very big, but I'll make sure they sparkle. Can you come back in a bit? Oh, and I'll do my best to get you 2 normal rooms ready for you as soon as possible.
Oh, thank you, but you needn't trouble yourself on my behalf. As long as I have a bed to sleep in, I'm satisfied.
I don't know that I'm signing up for this one, Professor. Ah, yes, about that. Oh, what terrible luck. You see, all the beds are out being refinished. But don't worry, Mama Beatrice is going to take good care of you 2. I'll even drop the night we wait. The inn option has been added to the trunk. The inn is a puzzle in which you arrange items in Luke's and the professor's rooms. To access it, touch the trunk icon, then touch the inn icon. When you obtain a new item for Luke and the professor, you'll be asked where you want to put it. You can always rearrange your items, so don't worry too much about where you first put an item. If one of the rooms is too full to take on new items, the item will go to the room with available space. Here's something to make the place feel a bit more like home. We got a lacquered stool. I'll give it to the professor. So do we just... You can place furnishings you've collected in either Luke's or the Professor Layton's room. Use your stylus to move an item. When you move an item, it appears in the top screen in the room in which you placed it. The actual location of an item within the room is decided for you. Both Luke and Professor Layton will comment on how the furnishing of their rooms is coming along. Your goal is to arrange the ideal living space for both of them. You can check how they feel about their rooms by tapping the icons on the touchscreen. Each time you obtain a new item, you'll be asked which room to put it in. You can always go back and change the layout of the item, so don't think too hard about the locations. If you get a new item when one of the rooms is full, it will be sent to the room with remaining space. When both Luke and the Professor are completely satisfied with their living quarters, something good will happen. No good. Okay, so this is interesting. Is this sort of a puzzle just figuring out everyone's tastes? Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
basically.
I see.
What a fine piece of furniture. It even matches the walls.
This stool looks like it wouldn't be very comfy to sit on. Lacquered stool. Okay, so he likes lacquered stool. Luke does not. Basically looks like we figure out what each person does and doesn't like. So, interesting. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if she has anything else for us. Hello there, gentlemen. I've got a doozy of a puzzle on my hands here. Why don't you give it a go? Of dust and dustpan. As you can see, what we've got here is some trash and a dustpan made of matchsticks. Can you move 2 matchsticks to change the picture so the dustpan is holding the trash? Well, so that's basically... If we do it weirdly diagonal... Oh, no, I know. Obvious. This one we move over here, and we rotate it like that. And this one we just swoons on over there. There we go. Nice and easy.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
That's correct. Do your part to keep Saint Mystere clean.
If we just pinned our dustpan drastically out of shape.
That's how these things work. Oh, yes, it's just as I suspected. The first time I laid eyes on you, I knew you were a man who knows puzzles. Luke. He needs furniture. He can just lay on the rug. Actually, really quick. Square rug. Well, I guess it would do in a pinch. Okay. Luke, you were lukewarm on this, so you don't get a rug. Let's see. We better get back to searching for Claudia, Professor.
It's the menu for the restaurant.
Wonder what that sign is for. Oh, look, Professor, I found a hidden puzzle. Mystery item. One of the 4 shapes below has one less match than the rest of them. While studying these 4 small shapes, your friend approaches you with a riddle. A riddle in a riddle? I'm thinking of something that is necessary for human life. It appears in just about every house you've ever visited and decreases in amount gradually the longer it is around. What am I thinking of? Letter E? No. Move one match in the picture to form your answer to your friend's puzzle. Wood. No, I know it's food. Pood. No. Necessary for human life. Food is. Appears in just about every house you've ever visited, which is food usually is. And decreases in amount gradually the longer it is around, because it gets 8. I thought it was O2.
I guess it could be that. Kind of weird way to write it, but...
In just about every house you've ever visited. I'd hate to see the house without oxygen. Just making sure, is there anything else it could be? No. I don't know how you make that into just turn symbols, so probably not. The answer is actually doof. Could be coop. Every house doesn't need a chicken coop.
A pet snake.
Yeah, every house needs a pet snake. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's food.
Yeah, I guess that's the best answer we got.
I'm just trying to think if... I should just do it.
How does this sound?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's food.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Weird looking D, but whatever.
That's right. The answer is food. Make sure you visit the grocery store before you run out of snacks. I wish all puzzles were this easy.
A manhole, it wouldn't do to pop the top and have a look.
This doesn't look like it's going to open anytime soon.
There appears to be a park back there.
Knife restaurant.
Click that rock.
Nope. You.
Oh, I have just had it this time! I think I'm going to explode! Like a water balloon, filled with rage.
Power thirst.
What's that? Why am I angry, you ask? Why am I angry? Lend me in here, will you, guy? There are these 3 bozos in town, and we just can't stand each other. It's so bad that none of us want to see each other's ugly mugs, but St. Mystere ain't a big place, right? Sometimes we cross paths on the way to work, and just like that, bam! Time for a screaming match.
I sure do wish we could find a way to keep from bumping into each other in the mornings.
So is this...
Hang on now, you look like you got a good head on your shoulders. Do a guy a favor and help me with this.
So a reverse traveling salesman problem. Unfriendly neighbors. Draw a path between one man's home and his work by connecting matching blocks. The catch is that these men can't stand each other, so you have to make sure that none of the paths touch. To make a path, all you need to do is tap a block and start drawing. Okay, so... No, this...
You can test it out because you can clear whenever you want.
So... One there. Part of the trick is going to be...
What was it? 3 guys, or was it him and 3 other guys? There you go. Oh wait, no, not quite.
Dastardly. So...
I think the B is probably wrong.
No, that won't do. So for the sake of things... I want to say B is going to be something like... Well, there's no point in
Well,
that.
that just wastes extra lines for no reason.
There, he made it. Let's see. So if I do
Okay,
that...
so A might be wrong too.
Yoink. So that's an easy fix. I do this, and then out of pure spite, prevent that guy from going anywhere. Except...
Oh wait, yeah. Yeah,
this-
now you're good.
Easy.
Here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
That's right. Now those guys don't even have to look at each other. Good job! Oh, and I see alternate options there.
Yep.
Aw, thanks a million, guy. I can finally go to work without blowing my stack. I really mean it, Pally. You're a lot smarter than you look. Oh yeah, let me clue you in. See that big old mess of a tower beyond the town square? Take a tip from me. If you know what's good for you, you'll stay away from that thing. Well, right then. I'm off. Thanks again, buddy. Okay, but if the other guys aren't on the same page, how will they know to follow their routes? Well, see, they're going to agree just one time, form a truce so that they never have to see each other again, just temporarily.
Well, maybe they have a bulletin board that they all pass by at different times of the day. Do this real quick. Back to chasing Claudia.
We've succeeded in procuring rooms for the night, but the town's only inn is undergoing renovations. As such, we'll be staying in the attic. At least I know we'll be safe. The innkeeper is a sturdy woman who no doubt knows how to wield a rolling pin when need be. Now, back to looking for that cat.
Let's see.
I'm sorry to trouble you, madame, but have you seen a white cat run by?
A white cat? Ah, yes, it ran over that way, towards the park. And may I ask, what are you planning on doing with it once you find it?
We're going to take it back to Lady Dahlia. It's her cat, and she's asked us to bring it back to her.
Ha ha ha! And you're going to try to catch that cat bare-handed? Oh, good heavens. That's a bit naive, don't you think? Listen here, cats love treats, so try luring it over with some food.
What do you suggest?
I've got some old fish bones around here that I'm sure the little thing would go wild over. I'd be happy to give them to you, if you solve this puzzle for me. Pigpen partitions. 7 prize-winning pigs are lazing about in a pen. To make sure that the pigs don't fight with each other, you've decided to section off the pen with 3 ropes. Can you hitch the ropes up to some of the posts shown below and separate each pig from its neighbor? Remember, not even a snout or curly tail can sneak over each partition. Drag the size from one point to another to draw a line. When you've finished sectioning off all the pigs, tap Submit. You alright? So, +1. Technically, his ear's over the edge there, but yeah. Two, and nope. Let's see. We vivisect this pig. Learn him for his crimes against humanity. We create an upside down Smash Bros. Symbol. And then, for good measure, we, create an extra pen. Okay. No.
We play on intense mode of Subspace Emissary.
Hey, there you go. Alright. Let's see. There's one.
Yeah, that one definitely.
No, that pig would get very pissed at his butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one, and I think also go from that one again. No, not that one.
This one?
Oh wait, you only get 3 ropes. Never mind.
Correct. We're pretty sure about that one. Surely that's one. And then you. Nope. These two are gonna mug each other.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I know. We vivisect that pig. No. But that one, stop, that one, and that one. And then I think that one? Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Good job. You've made a lot of pigs very happy. I must say, I'm very impressed. Here you go then, some fish bones, as I promised. Good luck with that cat.
One pig just gets the most cramped living quarters. Yeah. Sucks to be him, I guess.
Presumably that's the pig that committed the most war crimes.
guy gets so worked up that he turns red like a tomato. He looks so dumb.
That's why. That's all you're here for?
Oh yeah, sometimes the cracks in the streets have coins too.
Oh
The
boy.
squares.
No, we're good. Alright.
We could save the cat, but we got a puzzle first. This one counts.
This is 4.
That filthy jar reminds me of a puzzle I once heard.
Bottle full of germs. A glass jar holds a single germ. After 1 minute, the germ splits into 2 germs. 1 minute after that, the 2 germs each split again, forming a total of 4 germs. Continuing at this rate, a single germ can multiply to fill the whole jar in exactly 1 hour. Knowing this, how long in minutes would it take to fill the jar if you had started with 2 germs? Well, that should just be... Well, we can do that math. That's 2 to the power of 60. So if we start with 2, then it's 59 minutes. Because then the answer is 2 to the power of 60 less 2 to the power of 1, which is 2 to the power... That's not how that works. But it is 59. It's tempting to just say, oh, well, it's 30 because that's half, but that's not how exponential rates work. No, wait, I tell a lie. No, wait. I'm good. I'm cool. $59.
Yeah, it's gotta be 59.
There. Give it to me.
Well, here's my guess.
Yeah, baby.
Layton's apprentice.
Man, I really hope that in one of these games it's like, this brutally decapitated body reminds me of, let me guess, a puzzle, a puzzle you once heard? Actually, it was a joke.
The answer is 59 minutes. It takes 1 minute for a single germ to split into 2. Therefore, starting with 2 germs instead of 1 only saves you a minute.
You're spot on. Excellent job.
This jar's actually kind of neat. Why don't we take it with us?
But my boy, it's covered in grime. What's this? Something's hidden inside the jar.
I think you're right.
Luke, reach a hand in and see what's inside, will you?
Paint and scrap. Bottle of germs. Alright, let's check out that Hoozle Floozle real quick. Hint coin. Another hint coin. Business looks slow right now. We'll talk to this dude first. Hey!
Hey. Okay, you go.
Hey, this is your first time here, isn't it? Well, if you're looking for a warm meal and a hot cup of tea, you've come to the right place. Strange it should be so empty if the food's as good as you say. Hey now, boy. No need to be snippy. That's just how the restaurant business is. There are times when the place is packed and times when things are quiet. If it was always the lunch rush, how would I ever prepare food for the rest of the day? Oh, and speaking of preparation, I've got myself a little problem on my hands. You see, I've got to divide this 8-quart pitcher of juice into 2 equal portions. However, for the life of me, I can't seem to find my measuring cup. I wonder if there's some way I could do it using these 5 3/4 pitchers I found. Juice pitchers.
He always has fraction juice puzzles. A lot of these characters have the same kind of puzzles each time you talk to them.
Here we have an 8... Okay. Here we have an 8-quart pitcher filled with juice, an empty 5-quart pitcher, and an empty 3-quart pitcher. The pitchers are unmarked, and your task is to divide the 8 quarts of juice so that both the 5-quart pitcher and the 3-quart pitcher are each holding exactly 4 quarts. Okay. Let's see. To move its contents, touch the pitcher to pick it up, tap the pitcher to where you'd like the liquid to go. I'm trying to remember the trick to this. If I remember correctly, it's... the 5-quart and the 8-quart pitcher are holding exactly 4 quarts. Okay, if I remember correctly, it's going to be... this, we go here. This, we go here. Now I've got 2 there. This, we put back here. We gloat over the fact that there's 2 there. Now this, we put there. This, we put there. Five-quart and 8-quart pitcher are holding exactly 4 quarts. Okay, so then that goes there. No, wait.
And you messed up.
I've done something awful. Okay. 1, 2, 3. No. 4, 5. Almost did it again. 6 and 7.
There you go. You almost had it last time. You just messed up at the end.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
So that the 3-quart pitcher is holding 4 quarts, man. This puzzle must be expecting you to bend the laws of reality. Well done. If you keep at it long enough, you're sure to come across the solution. The shortest possible solution requires 7 moves. These liquid distribution problems have been around for ages, and have even been spotted in Japanese texts from hundreds of years ago.
Ah, so that's how it's done. Great thinking. Thanks a lot. If I ever have troubles like this again, would you mind if I call on you for help? Real quick. Let's see. You are going to go... no. There. Easy. Get another foot. And then let's talk to this other dude.
So, I hear you two are into puzzles. I can tell. It's obvious from the way you're ogling these coins. You can smell it, can't you? Well, you're right. There's a puzzle in these coins. Have a look.
Equilateral triangle. In drawing below, 10 coins are arranged to form an equilateral triangle. The triangle is pointing up right now, but can you get it to point down by moving 3 of the coins? The coins are on by sliding them with the stylus. When you're satisfied... I'm rich. If I remember correctly, this trick is basically just that.
Yeah, you got a Star of David it.
Yes. Easy.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right. The interesting thing about this puzzle is the way the whole triangle changes shape with the simple shifting of a few coins. The trick is to think about the corners on the first triangle. Then it's easy to see the changes you need to make. Yeah.
Yep, just as I thought. You guys are a bunch of puzzle nuts.
So the name Flick in print, or the word Flick in print, is always funny to me, just because it was one of those words that, for the longest time, you could not print in comic books.
Oh. Yeah. I see. St. Mysteer's full of puzzle lovers like you two, and not all of them are nice like me. Watch your back.
Alright, that should do. Alright, now it's time to go see a cat about a fishbone. What kind of lout just throws garbage wherever he pleases?
Reinhold Park opens 10 a.m. shut 5 p.m. There's a Ferris wheel back there. Yeah, I think those stones might have stuff.
The park is so overgrown it looks more like a forest. Oh, man. Alright. Do I have to friggin... No, I just... Wait, actually, there's a dog foot.
Yeah, a gizmo.
Oh, no. Alright. Here we go. Professor, there she is.
Quickly then, use the fish bones.
Here, Claudia. Come here, girl. Meow.
Meow. Yeah, I like that.
Meow. We've done it, Professor. Here she comes.
Excellent. Now we can head back to Reinhold Manor.
Meow. The Valley's cat has escaped no longer. Meow. Having successfully caught Claudia, Professor Layton and Luke decide to head back to Reinhold Manor. Are you becoming accustomed to moving around and investigating Saint Mystere? Here's some advice to keep your investigation running smoothly. Some puzzles will disappear from their location in town as the story progresses. But there's no need to worry. Most of the unsolved puzzles are sent to Granny Riddleton's shack in the village square. Visit often to track down puzzles you passed up and work toward completing every puzzle in the game. Something doesn't seem quite right, Professor.
Professor! Oh, it's simply awful. Come quickly, please! What's the matter, Matthew? If you're worried about the cat, we've brought her back safe and sound.
Meow.
Oh, well, Madam will be very happy to hear that. But this is no time to worry about a cat. Just hurry upstairs. Right this way, please! So, you're the famous Professor Layton, then? The name's Chelmy, Inspector Chelmy. I'm the inspector on this case. Well, I'd hardly call it a case. If this is about Claudia, we've brought her back safe and sound. Oh, Claudia, my baby! Mama missed you so much.
Meow.
What's this cat doing here? Why on earth would you bring an animal into a crime scene? Have some sense. We were out when this crime took place and don't know what's going on.
Could you please fill us in?
There's been a murder, Professor. A man was killed here.
Dun dun dun.
What? Who was murdered?
The victim was a resident of this address, one Simon Reinhold.
Oh boy, it's a good thing we got a puzzle from him before he died.
Simon was...
Approximately 2 hours ago, I received a report that a man had collapsed at Reinhold Manor.
We took 2 hours to go catch that kitty?
Upon arrival at the scene, it was apparent to me that Simon was already dead.
Well, we got a room too, but yeah.
I guess.
And did a bunch of puzzles.
Yeah, but the... Yeah.
I see. And the cause of death.
I'm currently conducting an investigation to look into it. I'll just let you know right now, Mr. Layton. I'm looking at you as a potential suspect as well. The rest of the details concerning this investigation are classified.
Pretty sure it took nearly 2 hours in real life. Yeah.
Speaking of the details, who placed the call to the authorities?
Are your ears clogged? You deaf? Didn't I just tell you those details are classified? Alright, everyone. I'll be taking the statements from each of you in the other room. Come in one by one. And let me make this clear. Under no circumstances is anyone to leave until I've talked to everyone.
Ask about the murder! Alright, I'm thinking this is a decent stopping point, actually. Bit of a cliffhanger, but,
Okay.
we're running pretty late here.
Alright.
I'll go ahead and we can read that later. Go ahead and save
that would
Kingdom
give us a good
Dead.
recap of what's going on.
Indeed.
Okay.
Alright, groovy.
Yeah, this was a good time.
Yeah, I'm having fun so far with this. Looking forward to playing some more.
Yeah, it's a nice, pleasant game, and real good for a stream too, because I think it, you don't have to pay super close attention to the plot, and chat can, get involved with the puzzles if they want to, too, so.
Sure, definitely. Alright, well, hey, thanks folks for tuning on in. Hope y'all had fun, and we will catch y'all next time.
Yep, see you next time.